Hello, Stock Planner here, hunting for big, beautiful green snowflakes in the utility sector. Based on all the turbulence in the world, the Russian situation in Ukraine, energy prices going up, inflation, and maybe a recession, it's always good to have one or two utility stocks in your pocket. Traditionally, I like undervalued and growth stocks. So I'm going to search for some undervalued utility stocks if there is any. Now remember, utility stocks usually are not growth stocks. They're just boring stocks that their stock price doesn't change a lot. Anyway, before we get started, I want to remind everybody that we're an education channel and we're usually a swing trader trying to capture the tops and bottoms and making some money in between. And utility stocks will be a little slower on that, but we're sharing our ideas, and in this case, some of my rinky-dink analysis, in hopes that you can learn how to do rinky-dink analysis. And soon, if you do that rinky-dink analysis, soon you'll get better at it, and it won't be rinky-dink anymore. Anyway, we have to each do our own due diligence, be responsible for our own trades. If you're following me, it's risky. You should do and learn to do it yourself, and that way you'll become a winner. You can't be a winner following somebody else's strategy or indicators, or you have to learn to do it yourself and develop your own strategy. Well, let's get started. Utilities, we're hunting for big, beautiful, green snowflakes. There's a lot of snowflakes out there, so we're going to have to start with a search, and we're searching in the United States only, in the utilities sector, industry. That's gas utilities, multi-electric, and we're doing some advanced filters. We want the company to have analyst coverage. We want a market cap of greater than 4,000 million. Okay, 4,000 million. I want the share price to be under 100, but bigger than 20, because I trade options, and that's one thing we need to look at. We want to make sure that you can option that stock is optionable, and I want it to be some value, with the hopes that an undervalued stock will eventually people will catch on, and then the price will go up. And these are the 16 companies that I found. And we're going to pick energy company. See, there's no future growth in a utility. EVRG, NRG, an integrated company. AES, diversified in various different aspects. And this is a holding company. Natural gas and electricity. But it's not too green. Those four. PPL, AES, NRG, and EVRG. Well, before we go any further here, I want to look at see what the utilities ETF. I'm going to look at the iShares Utilities ETF. I'm going to the iShares site, and I think it's all the way down here to see what's in it. Yeah, there's holding. Well, I know Duke, and these are the top 10 holdings. TUK, I know Duke, and I know Waste Management. I know Southern, and I know Dominion. And we'll write AEP. I don't know that one, but it sounds interesting. American Electric Power Company. So, we've got some stocks from Utilities ETF. We'll pick some stocks from our screener for undervalued. And now we're going to go to tip ranks. And we're looking for a ranking, tip ranks ranking of 7 or above. But we don't really care about buying, buy rating. And we'd like to see some growth here. This one's trading at $28 and it's going to grow to 31, which is $3. And we want it to be 7 or above. 7 or above. So PPL is out. And so I'm going to go through each one of these 8 and let you know which ones have 7 or above. AES is 8. And going through those 8, I got the tip ranks ranking of them. And we'll look at the charts now of each one to see if they look like you can get in and out and swing it. And also, we'll look to see if it's optionable. These stocks are optionable. I've not played any one of these. And so what I've done is, this had a lower rating. I eliminated it completely. But these are the ones I circled are the ones I want. Now, there's 2 8s there, and I left the 9. That's Southern. However you do it. Okay, I only want 1 or 2 at the end here to put on my watch list in order to make my portfolio a little more defensive. Anyway, that's how I do start my rinky-dink analysis. It's good enough. You don't have to be Warren Buffett or be so precise I'm trusting the analysts a bit here because they're getting paid to do this. They went to Wharton and Harvard and various different financial schools, and I'm just a computer analyst. Looking at Finviz, that doesn't look too defensive to me. That looks like it's a downward channel. Target price is $30, trading at 21. That's a good chunk there. It is a buy recommendation, and it's optional and shortable. And I look to see if these are positive numbers. I don't really care about the PE not much. And it is. That means it's profitable in my mind. Again, Rinkydink Analysis. Target, PE positive, checking see if it's optional, trusting the analyst recommendation. They're saying buy, but this is on the watch list anyway for me. May not buy it today. This chart looks a little better. Swing there, swing there, swing there, swing there. I like NRG. NRG had a 9. Tip ranks rank. Yeah, this looks tradable. Target price of 45. Currently at 38, 39. Yes, moderate buy. Nothing to write home about. And PEs are positive, forward and current. And you'll find out this is a big company. Duke. I live in Virginia and was stationed in the military in North Carolina, and I know it well. Look at this big dive here. These are all red candles for Duke. Trading at 99. 108 is the target price. Optional, and it's a hold rating and profitable. It's a number 9 ranking from Tip Ranks. Look at that chart one more time. Swing, 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 swing. You know, it's not off my left, but let's look at another chart. Waste management. I seen the trucks. I traded it a couple years ago and haven't traded it since. Well, that's nice. That's nice. Nice long swings. You can handle that. Target price 165. Currently trading at 142. That's nice. And it's shortable, and it has a moderate buy, but it's probably a hold. Waste management fits my requirement. It's ranking of number 8 in Tip Ranks. And the last one is AEP, which is, yeah, oh, look at that swing, 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 swing. It looks like maybe it'll be a bargain. Currently trading at 85, 99. That's decent. Optionable, shortable, slight buy, profitable. American Electric Power Company. And that's ranked number 10 in Tip Ranks. So the next thing I want to do is we are going to buy this, and so I want to see how it performs with my strategy, my 3-bar strategy, the MACD, the RSI, and the stochastic RSI, and we're going to see how these stocks perform with that strategy. This is TradingView on the daily time frame, and we're going to looking at how I have my settings. This is this zigzag, and you're looking, since I'm a swing trader, I want to try to capture these major swings. And I want to, since I know that this is zigzag and it repaints itself and looks to the future, I know I can't use a zigzag as my buy and sell signal, so I have to find other indicators. This is the MACD, the stochastics, and the RSI. And the first thing I want to do is create a watch list. I spent all that time getting some stocks, 5 stocks that I like. I'm going to create a watch list. So I'm going to go over to the listing and type in utilities. And then I'm going to add them. And there it added. So I'm going to add these. Okay, this is a chart of AES, a very big company. And we want to buy. And so see how good it does with a buy. Or if we had known, that's a perfect, again, zigzag is a perfect indicator. The MACD is below the 0 line. This is a crossover. That's a real good sign, but I just look to see if it's below the 0 for my signal. I'm looking for the stochastic RSI to come back around, and the RSI, which is I depend on heavily, come back around. And if they all occur within 2 or 3 bars of each other, that's a good signal. That's an up, and that would have been a good one. Let's try this one. Even though this is, I'm not sure. It's either this one or this one. If you kept it in the, you would have done quite well. We took some pain here, though. All right. MACD's below. There's another one. And here's another one. When it's here and here, and that would have predicted that one. Here and here, and that would have predicted that one. And you did okay. Here, I would have predicted that one. And this one here, you have the RSI coming around. You have the stochastic RSI, but it's not below the zero line. And that would have, if you had taken that trade, that would have been a loser. We have earnings coming up. So is this something you would add to your list? Well, if you were in for the long term and you were predicting this to go down, you would have made a lot of money if you had called it right. We're adding. It's still, Zigzag says it knows what it's doing yet. I don't think I'd be a buyer today. We want to try to get this one and this one. Let's see. It's below the zero line, but only a little. I like them down like this. And here. And here. And if you took this one, you would have lost your shirt. If you took this one and this one and this one, that would have been a nice rise, okay? Likewise, this one, good run. You would have lost here. If you held for long term, eventually you'll get back. Earnings coming up again. Nice predictable swings. RSI is coming below and it's oversold and maybe coming back around. This is a maybe too, and it's below the zero line. No clear signal here, but I'm seeing a lot of maybes. Duke, nice swings. These are short swings though. RSI is below and it's oversold. It may come around. It's imaginary. I'm seeing things that are not there. Stochastic RSI below it's 20, which is the oversold. It may come around. And this may cross over soon. You got dividend coming up and earnings. It looks like all these got earnings coming up. Maybe it's wait a week. Nice up channel and a down. All those trucks on the road, will they be affected by the gas crunch? RSI came around. That's a sign that the buy. Stochastic RSI, sign to buy, and it's below the zero. This would be a sign to buy. If you're worried about the rising costs for waste management, don't worry about that. They just raise your prices. This is the only one that, so far, that's looking like it may want to go ahead and go up. It got a nice long channel and a pullback. Is it going to go this way? AEP. Nice long swings. Oversold. Oversold may come around. And this may come around and cross over. I don't know. Earning it again. It looks like all these are about waiting for 2 weeks. So I guess that's the answer. I want to add a utility stock, an energy stock. These are the 5 I chose. AES looks like it may come up soon. Waste management looks like it might flip soon. Duke, same thing, might flip. I'd be cautious about these little short-term swings. It looks like it's very volatile. Zigzag doesn't know what it's doing. That means it might think about going up, but then look, the last 3-4 days down. And this is still scary, AES. But actually, I think all 5 of these stocks are worthwhile putting on your watch list and watching for at least a week. And if there is an invasion of Ukraine, to buy any one of these 5 long. Any one of these 5 long. Now, I'm not an expert on any one of these, but these are names that I know. Except for this, I didn't know this one before, and never traded AES, but I'm aware of the others. That's how I do stock picking. I only wanted to trade in one of these stocks. I don't know which one. It's on my watch list. What do you think? Are any of these stocks on your watch list? Please put your comments below. Like and subscribe to this video. Are you doing in-depth analysis or Rinkydink analysis or no analysis? You got to remember, if you're a swing trader, you're primarily a technical trader. But I realized a long time ago that these are just lines on a chart and crossovers and lines. There's no rhyme or reason. You can see patterns anywhere you want to see. You have to know a little bit about the stock, what's happening in the environment. And so, yeah, I think you have to do a little fundamental and a little technical. Yes, swing trading is 75% technical, but the other 25% is knowing what you're trading. And this is my first step of knowing what I'm trading. Add these stocks to your watch list. Happy trading. Remember to like and subscribe, and catch you on the flip.